Let's see. It says we're live. Let's find out.
No, not yet.
Okay, well, that's blathering.
Blither
Check, check,
blather.
check. Checkity, check, check.
Blither blather.
Okay, we got sound there.
Hey, it's us.
All right, we're going to call that a sound check. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is going to be fun today. Here's a scenario that I bet you guys haven't seen very often. Let's see. I still have a little bit of setup to do. We'll be officially going live here in a little less than 4 minutes. Little under 4 minutes. Let's see. So I think I'm going to put Big and Beefy over here. And I'm going to put, let's see. Yeah. All right, I'm going to divide them up a little bit here. Should put some help over there with Big and Beefy, though. So have a little bit of a screening force over here with him.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to put my zombies. So kind of a mixed force today. So far, we've seen our Danes go up against the Skrulls, and we've seen our Danes go up against zombies. And so in this scenario, it's a mixed force. They're going up against Skrulls and zombies.
Ah!
I'll put the rest of them over here. Definitely want to try to cut them off. The scenario, I need, since my zombies are moving fairly slow. I think anything that I can do to hold them back and slow them down. I'm going to put some zombies like, give me this camera. I'm going to put some zombies like all the way back here.
Ooh.
Like that's a big,
That's dirty.
that's going to slow them down. See, I got 6 inches of this edge. I'll put a couple other zombies down this away. But yeah, and then I got some zombies here to do some, or some skinks here to do some shootings. And we do have the man-eating plant is in play today. Give me camera 2. So man-eating plant is on the table. Everybody loves the man-eating plant. You know what? We ought to roll for starting initiative. So we're going to do that. All part of the pre-game, which I would normally have done, but somebody overslept this morning. So kind of a little bit, I'm going to go live in a little less than 1 minute. I didn't call that, so I'll just say the Danes have the starting initiative. Let's see. We need cards.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. You want me to shuffle?
Okay. Shuffle the cards up and give 3 to the Danes. Let's see. Where's the Danes character sheet?
By you.
Here. Okay. And there's the Skrulls, and there's the turn counter.
You're 3. Ooh, free pass, stumbling out of ammo.
That's interesting.
Baddie's got to stay down, parlay, and bad news.
Okay. Stumble's interesting. Stumble's one of those cards that, a lot of games it's completely useless, and then like it saves you and wins you the game. So it's one of those cards, And I guess that's something to think about with the fortune deck, boys and girls, is that it's meant to be used a lot. And we have a lot of different types of scenarios. We even have some scenarios where the social scenarios where You have to mind your P's and Q's, and you don't get to do any of the real rough stuff as far as gunplay
Mhm.
or brawling and stuff like that. So there are cards in there that don't really work for those scenarios. Well, we can't just ignore those situations. The deck is not every single card in your hand is not always going to be useful in every single scenario. Deal with it. You sure are cute today.
Thanks.
Don't you think she looks cute today? Especially cute. All right. So this scenario comes out of the Vice Alley book.
Oh.
Vice Alley book scenario for this one. And the scenario that we're going to do today is called The Hit. The Hit.
Dun, dun,
So the
dun.
basic idea for this scenario, give me camera 4. The basic idea for this scenario is that Mielikki has these supplies that she desperately needs to get back to the fort. What did I name the fort? What did I call the fort? I don't remember.
Hoop-de-loo?
I don't think it was Whoop-de-Doo.
No, hoop-de-loo.
Oh, Hoop-de-Loo.
Yeah.
That may have been
That-
it.
that feels right.
may
That
have
feels
been it.
better
That feels better.
Then
Okay.
whoop-de-woo.
So anyway, she's trying to get these supplies that are desperately needed back at the fort. Um, a lot of the area has been cut off by enemy activity. Enemy.
Mm.
So she's taking a risk by going along the haunted causeway. And for those of you that are up on the history of Venus and everything, you know that this is actually the causeway where nearly an entire Earth army was wiped out very early in one of the early wars on Venus, because they did not know how dangerous and how deadly the planet Venus itself can actually be. So the entire army just basically disappeared overnight. And it is known to be haunted with the souls and the zombies of that army that once lived here, or that was once camped here. All right, so there is a causeway, that is this road here, up out of the swamp a little bit, the wetlands around it. All they have to do is get across the table. All they have to do is get the supplies.
Yeah, no biggie.
Right here is the supplies are specifically this button. So although we got Mr. Moto here, the supply is, of course, the button. And you want to do that, boys and girls, if you have a large plot point, you really do need to identify the exact spot where that
Mhm.
plot point can be done, if you want it to be completed like a normal plot point.
Yeah.
If you don't, if you want it to be a large plot point, that's okay, but you kind of have to specify that ahead of time so that people know that they can basically go up and just anything that they do. If it's a building or a hill or something like that, just touching it, and that means a lot of times people can be trying to do it at the same time.
Mhm.
An enemy could
Yeah.
move up and try to do it at the same time because they don't have to stand right on top of it. When you mark a specific location, then that means that becomes the spot, and that's going to be fought over and try and push people away, which of course stumble, one of the very few ways to actually move an enemy character. All right, I guess we ought to get started. We drew cards. Wow, you got a parlay.
Technically, you did because I'm not playing the baddies.
Oh my gosh. Bessie got a parlay in her hand for the bad guys.
I didn't agree to this.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be bad.
Bull.
So I guess let's just get this going. Big howdy to everybody. We got Chris on here. We got Mortis005. We got a Neil Morgan. We got a Jim Stute. We got Chris with Smart Ass Podcast. We got Ptolemicus. We got Red Mist. We got Clyde Dashing. If that is your real name. We got a Red Mist. We got a Charlie Stout. Good times, I tell you. Good times. Thank you guys so much for jumping on here. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. So this scenario, again, comes out of the Vice Alley book. It's called The Hit. Let's get this going.
Let's get it.
Alrighty.
You're the director.
Well, I gotta try to figure out what I'm gonna do here because that darn what do you mean? Who's the director?
You are.
The Danes. No, the
Danes.
baddies are the director.
I thought I was playing the baddies.
It was the red dice was the high dice, and that's the Danes.
That's the Danes.
Why is the director thing over here? Okay, all right. So the Danes are the director. Do they just take off running? Or are they going to have to go deal with this? Now, this is not a gang, although there's 5 models here. Don't get confused by this one. This is 5 individual level 1 zombies.
How many turns do they have to get across?
6.
Maybe they should move and then take some shots, or
You think?
I would.
And let the zombies come at them?
Yeah, and then they can.
You don't think I should rush over there and just run my spear through them? Because I can't wipe all 5 of them out. The best I could do is like hit one and then get overwhelmed by the others.
So I'm going to say no to that. But it's your league. You do as you please. None of mine, never mind. They're not my people or anything.
All right. Well,
you better take care of Francis.
That's right. We have Elsa, Francis, and Nina out here again. We have, of course, Mielikki here in the middle. That is the leader level character. We have her wolf, Vanna Moinen, is here. Lemminkainen is, of course, off doing something else. And then we have Pato, the woodman here.
Yay, woodman.
Yeah. Gosh, I mean, those zombies are going to get on them. We're not going to be able to outrun those zombies. They can't perform actions. Gosh, what do you guys think? Do we just try and get past them? See, they're going to be able to rush. This is going to be bad. This is going to be so bad. Okay.
Let's get it moving.
All we could do is start moving and hope it all comes out in the wash. I say no. I say no to shenanigans. I say we run them down. I'm going to activate this and we're coming at them. Blam. Hitting with the lance. 4 die 6 coming at the zombie. Zombie will reply, of course, with 2 die 6. Give me that dice cup, lady. Here we go.
Ow.
Let's get some fighting going here. So 4 die 6. Here we go. Zombie gets nothing. 2 hits. Zombie will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Down and out. Gone. Zombie number 2 coming at him with a lance. Blam! Coming at him with a lance. 4 dice coming at you. 3 successes. Zombie gets. 2 successes.
Block 1.
Okay, I'm going to block 1. I'm going to try and mitigate some of that damage. I'm going to give the zombie 2 hits. So that means the zombie's going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. Down and out. Blam! Hits with the lance. And then what we have next is, she has to roll also. She will roll an extra dice because she is armored. So you got to get 1 success. And she does. Ooh. Armored saves her. Now, we're going to go at him. What I'm looking at is that I think I have time for this. Right? Seriously, they're like way over there. They're way over there. I think I have time to deal with this force. Right? They have a smaller, they have probably a larger force. But what I have is a small force of powerful stuff. So what I'm going to try to do is a classic move here of using my entire force against their smaller groups. So we're not backing off here. We're sending the next one in. I better measure that. That looks like we got some distance. Make sure I got 12. Because if I don't, and I don't, damn it. All right.
Woodman?
Oh, Woodman. Woodman only has 3 dice. Okay. Woodman goes in. Woodman. Roar. Pato. He only has 3 dice. All right, they're coming at him. We're going to try and break this little group right here. I can't have them coming up my behind. That's unacceptable. Pato gets a 4. Oh, dear God. That's nothing. Crap, that is a nothing. That's basically a nothing. Crap, he can't even block. Oh, my God, Pato. So I have to let that get through because I can't use it to block. Do you see that, boys and girls? So since I can't use it to block, it just has to go through, and it's completely useless against the zombie. Now Pato's rolling a 2 dice health check, and Pato is removed from play. Oh, my God. Why did you make me do that? You cost me, Pato. I'm blaming Bessie for that one right there. I'm putting all the blame on the Bessie.
Nope.
So my last fella, my last Druhlan is going to bring 6 inches this way, and I'm going to just kind of try and cut him off. So coming off over this way.
Which one is that one?
That is, that's Elsa there.
Okay.
Or I could shoot it. No, shooting's not going to do me any good.
Can she place a burst?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so she's done. Shooting isn't going to do hardly any good. Oh my God, this is bad. Maybe I should make them go now. Give me camera 1. I think I've done what I can do. And I think at this point, tactically, I'm not going to achieve anything by doing my last 2 moves first. So what I'd like to see now is what the scrolls are going to do. So I'm going to sit right where I'm at and have them activate. So scrolls, activate.
All right. Let's see.
Should we deal with this little pile up here?
Yeah.
Deal with this little pile up. Okay. So we'll start with this one on this side.
Okay.
So it goes in on Nina. Oh, come on, Nina. You've never given up on anything in your life. Nina's down to rolling 3 dice 6 now. Zombie has 2 dice 6. Here we go. I'm going to throw them all in the cup and roll at the same time. Nina gets 2 5. Zombie gets a 5. Zombie will not block, so he says take them all. She's going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. Zombie will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Zombie down and gone. Nina needs to pass one of these. And she does. Nina stays strong. The Druhlans riding in there. Sometimes called Dragon Lancers.
I'd say the next one, throw it on Nina.
Okay.
Since she's been in more fights.
Since she's been in multiple fights and they're basically about the same distance, so going to go ahead and try and run her down. So Nina is now down to rolling 2 dice 6. The zombie is rolling 2 dice 6. What kind of dodge does Nina have?
Nina has dodge of 2 dice 6.
Should she dodge here and play it safe?
No, she needs to try and get.
Okay, here we go. Here is the zombie. Zomb gets 1 success. Nina, she has been taking out. How many can she take out? Zombie's not going to block that. But you know what? 1 hit against a reanimated, ping, does nothing. So Nina will now have to roll a 2 dice. She needs 1 of these, and she got it. Very good. So the last one that's up there is going to go up against Frankie. All right, Frankie's down to rolling 2 dice. Zombie's coming at her with 2 dice. Zombie got a 4. Frankie got a 5 and a 4. Zombies, by the way, boys and girls, will never try to block. That's actually part of the ability. They don't even have that option to do any blocking. They're always going to try and do as much damage as possible. So Frankie will have to roll a 2 dice health check. And the zombie will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Here's the zombie. Zombie gone. Wow. My Druhlans broke up that formation pretty damn good. But Frankie passes as well. All right, boys and girls. That was all of that little formation. That kept one of the Druhlans tied up over there. What about this little group here? Do they move and then shoot at Elsa? I think that's what they do.
You think? Or you think they don't go to the
Go help this group here?
rampaging?
What's the point of that?
Take them out. They just destroyed a whole horde of zombies.
Okay. All right. They're your baddies. So they will turn and move up. Let's see. They want to keep a healthy distance, though. They want to keep about 4 inches in between them. So they're only going to move a few inches, and then they will shoot at Frankie. For poor Frankie, they're going to have 4 dice 6 coming at Frankie. She is about to go down. I've heard that about her. So she has to either choose to shoot.
Oh, wait.
She's been in 2 fights. So if she shoots back at them, she's got nothing. Her shooting ability, she's got that lance couch. There's no way she can switch to shoot at them right now. She could try to dodge with 1 dice. That's her only option.
Wait, she gets to dodge with 2.
Oh, you can dodge with 2 dice then. Okay, here we go. Here is their shooting. Here is the shooting coming at them. A 4. Come on, Frankie, you can get a 4. And she does, and she stays on the saddle. Okay, what's going on over here?
I guess they're going to come up and...
Should he try? He's one of the few characters, maybe the only character, could actually do a plot point.
What's the point of a plot? I mean, what does that get?
The plot point in this scenario, give me camera 1. The plot points in this scenario are fairly valuable because if the baddies complete a plot point, it actually slows the progress of the supply train, so they don't get to move as much. If the good guys complete one of the plot points, then it increases the movement of the supply train. So it's pretty valuable as far as tactically the ability to slow the thing down or to speed it up. So I think that's a little Keck-inch over there.
Yeah,
that's a little Keck there. Well, he's not going to give me camera 2. He's not going to be able to move over there and shoot this. He's not going to be able to move over there and do it in the same turn. But what he will do
is go sit on it.
Is he's going to move 6. He's going to move up next to it. And then from his cover there,
take a shot.
He's going to take a shot at Elsa. All right. What kind of shooting does this old Keck boy have? 3 die 8.
You see burning cloud?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 die 8.
3 die 8.
Oh wait, no, shooting 2 die 6.
2 die 6. Oh, he's not much of a shooter. Okay, so he's got 2 die 6 to shoot. 2 die 6 to shoot. Elsa could shoot back with 1 dice. Or dodge with 2 dice.
Maybe dodge.
Okay, she's going to go with the dodge. All right. Here is Keck. Keck is shooting. Nothing. Okay. All right. Poor Keck.
All right, what are those other boys going to do?
I think since there's no range, they don't have range to do any anything really too cool. Can you see them there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're just going to waddle 6. They're just going to move up their 6. And that is, remember, because they are zombies. If they're not rushing, then they cannot move over 6. And that wraps up that side of the table. And then I guess we have the rumble in the jungle over here. Can you see that? Can you see what I'm... Well, are you picking up what I'm putting down? So we have the good old bull Gorak here, and it can rumble, and it's going to. Wait, am I wrong about that? Can't move over
6 inches except to rush.
Damn it. Okay. All right. Well, it's going to move 6 then. It's coming up over this way. Okay. Now I have two scrawl gangs over here.
Do they just follow suit, or?
Yeah, they're going to get up into this little clearing between the rock and the hoo-ha here,
Ooh,
and
unkempt.
throw some shots at
Elsa.
throw some shots at Elsa there. Give me 4. So can you see them there? They're over there between the rock and the hoo-ha, and they're going to throw some shots over here at Elsie. All right, well, they got 3 shots coming at her, so she's going to be dodging with 2 dice. She has been in a fight, so she wouldn't be able to shoot back even if she wanted to. Oh my gosh. 2 2s and a 1, boys and girls. 2 2s and a 1. The witchcraft, the witchy woman has got her mojo working today. Is that all of them? No, I still have one more. And I guess they're going to do the same thing. They're going to just come up right behind the Bull Gorak.
It's really not a good place.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be. And then they're going to shoot.
That is dangerous.
That's a dangerous spot right there. So then they're going to shoot at Elsa there. Let's see how it goes. Oh my gosh, she's going down this time. 3 successes. Here is her dodge. Nothing. And she's going to have to roll a 3 dice health check. She's going to have to pass a 3 dice health check. She's going to roll 4 dice because she is armored. That ain't going to do it. That is that even her always being in cover will not help her there because too many arrows. And Elsie is down. Elsie is down. All right. Maybe she can recover. The next thing, that's all of the scrolls, right? Yeah. Oh, boys and girls. And guess what else happened right there? Who just became the director? Who just became the director? Now, if there's ever an example of why you want to be careful about activating all of your characters, it's right there. So the whole reason of me holding on to Vanamoinen and Mielikki was to make sure if something happened throughout the rest of that turn, I still had somebody that was more than capable of trying to get that initiative back. So I still have my sidekick and my leader. Can I get the initiative back before the turn ends? Possibly. It's really nice if I could start that next turn with the initiative. Let's see how long, if I can get it back here or not, though. We have a free pass, a stumble, and an out of ammo. All right. Well, Vanamoinen is not in range to rush anything, and that's all he has. Oh, wait. He does have range to that zombie. Boy, I tell you what, that really gets him out of position.
Mm-hmm. Especially with the bull.
With the Bull Gorak coming from on that side.
Yeah.
What could
can Mielikki shoot him?
Like shoot who?
I don't know, like the
scrolls
gang
over there.
Yeah.
She could.
She could move up 6, take the shot, get her closer to that plot point.
What kind of shooting does she have? She's got 3 die 10 in shooting. No. Is there a better shot somewhere? There's another group over there. They've all been in one firefight or one shootout.
But
I would like to get her over here and do this plot point.
Yeah. But that does put her very close to.
Yeah, that means this thing's going to be on her next turn.
Yeah.
Oh man, and that could lock her up for the rest of the game. If she lets that Bull Gorak get on her, that could be where she just sits there for the whole rest of the game.
In front, So he's the closest, and then she still gets within range to do the thing, but
Still gets within range to do the shooting. Okay. All right, boys and girls. All right. I guess we're going to do that. Oh, man. Okay. So she's going to do her 6-inch move. That's going to get her within 6 inches of the plot point. Holding on to the dice. So she's just going to do a 6-inch move. And she'll shoot at this group of scrawls over there. When you're not the director, you tend to be a little more risky, you know. When you are the director, you kind of have to think about those things a little bit more. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3 dice to hit the scrawls with. That's all she's got is 3 die 10, and they will shoot back. They've still got 2 dice to shoot back, so that's what they're going to do. So this is a shootout, boys and girls. Here we go. 3 dice from Mielikki. 2 9s and a 10. That's a good roll. Here's their 2 dice. 2 2s. I guess we'll just say take them all. We are going to give them cover, so they're going to get a cover save. Cover save did not save them. That's going to remove 1, 2, 3. They are no longer combat effective, and that entire group is removed from play.
yay.
Camera 1. All right. So since that gave Mielikki the initiative back, I still had Vanna Moynin in my back pocket. If I hadn't have gained the initiative there, I'd have probably gone ahead and sent him after the zombie.
Yeah.
I did not want to start turn 2 with the scrawls in control, because that means they're going to just come at me and stop me in my tracks. So I really had to try and do something here to try and get that momentum, to keep the momentum. So now that I do have the director back for the Danes, I think I can afford to send Van up as a speed bump.
Yeah.
And see if Van can now try and slow that Bulgorak down. I hate to send Van into a sacrificial role, but Van is going to do what he does, and he's got a 12-inch move. He's going to get clear to the other side of the plot point, and he says, I'll take you right here.
Bring your lunch.
Yeah, pack your lunch. Okay. That ends the turn. This is shaping up to be a real tough battle.
Are you doing recovery checks?
Oh, we got to do a recovery check. We got a recovery check, and this is for, we got to get Elsie up. Elsie, come on. Come on. Let's get Elsie up. What camera are we going to use? This one right here. Okay, come on, Elsie. Come on, let's do it right here. Yes, boys and girls. Yay. Boys and girls. Woo, 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 woo. Whoo. So give me camera 1 again. So one thing to think about there, go ahead. One thing to think about is the difference between a gang and an ally. And it's important to understand that they are different. Although you can get either one of those for 2 slots on your roster, right? An ally costs 2 slots, a gang costs 2 slots, and effectively they are very equal. The big difference is, can you pass your rolls? Can you pass your recovery checks? So if that had been a gang, like we saw a gang just get obliterated over here and wiped out, just took 3 hits and they were gone. Well, if Elsie had taken 3 hits and had gone down, well, she gets right back up at the end of the turn if you can make the roll. So that's something to consider. A single hit is kind of that thing that if a gang takes a single hit, it's never going to knock them out, because all it's going to do is cost you 1 of those models. Blip, and 1 model gets gone. A single hit could potentially take out an ally if you failed your health check and you failed your recovery check. So those are a lot of things that if you can pass your rolls, allies are really tend to be more powerful. If you just want something that you can kind of count on, then the gangs are out there. It's a cool dynamic in the game. Let's see, did we draw cards?
Yep, you got stunned
Oh,
and
no. Well, that's
got a
interesting.
sucker punch.
That's interesting. I had sucker punch. Okay. So as we start turn number 2 here, the Danes have maintained the moment. Oh, the other thing that we have to do is that the transport moves at the end of the turn. At the end of every turn, it's going to move 6 inches towards the other side of the table plus X. So 6 plus another 1, so 7 inches. And it waddles forward. And it's up to here.
Did you add the 1?
Did I add the 1? I think. No, I didn't. That extra inch is going to matter. Okay. Okay. There's the 7 inches.
Yay.
All right. Now, what are we going to do? As we start this turn 2.
Mielikki's
Did I do that
director.
right? Let me double check and make sure. Moving the target at the end of each turn moves 6 inches plus X directly towards the exit. It does not maneuver or anything. It's not going to go wandering off or things like that. It's not even a character. You can't actually just shoot it and knock it out. It's got to be done as a plot point. But one of the interesting things is if the attackers get into contact with it, they can use their brawl or shoot skill when you reveal the challenge in addition to whatever else is on the challenge. So if it says cunning, they can also say, you know what, I'll use my shoot instead. So they can take it out with that.
Would that still be considered an action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Attempting a plot point is an
I
action.
just want to make sure.
Yeah. Regardless of what skill is used, it's still an action. Okay. What do we start off with here? I almost feel like I got to go after that plot point. I hate to do that first. I really do. I really hate going after a plot point first. But things could turn south very quickly.
Yeah.
Like what could happen here if I don't go after it first? If I don't go after it first, do I have room to breathe here? Do I have room that I could do something else? Maybe I do.
Bull's going to go to van.
Bull is going to van. These guys could just run up there. If I said Scrawls go, the Scrawls have range and they could just run up and sit on my damn plot point.
Mm-hmm.
They could run around Van Amoinen and just run up here and sit on my damn plot point. I don't think I can let them go first. I'm gonna have to go after that plot point if I want to try and get it this turn.
I'm gonna go check on baby.
Okay. Mama hears something in the baby monitor, and she's gonna go check on the little ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and advance Mielikki here. It's 4. I think I'm gonna have to go after that plot point. So Mielikki is going to activate, and she will move into contact with the plot point. She's going to have to deal with a peril first. And the peril is 1 with might, finesse, or cunning. And she's going to roll out the cunning for this. She's got 3 die 10 in cunning. I need 1 of these. And I got it. So I'm past that. Okay, now comes a really tough decision, boys and girls. So I'm past the peril. Now I could draw the plot point here, or I can use the free pass in my hand. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and use the free pass. I'm going to go ahead and use the free pass instead of drawing the challenge. It could be another low card. Maybe I could pass it, but I'm not going to take the risk. I'm just going to use my free pass and say it is done. So the challenge is done. I'm going to get a reward card for completing that. And that's going to give, that means when I activate the supply train, they're going to get an extra 6 inches. Yeah. So 12 plus X on this next move. So that's pretty cool. All right. Random card. This one here. So she has, that's interesting. She can extend the scenario by a turn by spending an action. So that's what she got out of that. Okay. So he has been picked up, and he is now been added to her bag of goodies. Now I think I can switch over and let the scrolls activate. Yeah, maybe. What's going to happen over here in this little pile? What's going to happen in this side if I let the scrolls go first? What are they going to do? I don't think that's bad. I think I can handle whatever they're going to do there. I got my 2 Druhlans there. Got empty here. I think I can go ahead and let them go. So that's what we're going to do. Tactically, I think we let the we force the scrolls to activate now. Oh my gosh! And what are they going to do? I think they go big. I think they send Mr. Rumbles in. I think they send Mr. Rumbles in. All right, let's do that. They're going to activate the big guy, and he's going to crash into Vannamoinen. So Mr. Rumbles is throwing. Mr. Rumbles is throwing 4 die 10. Little Vannamoinen, little fella that he is only getting, I think, 5d8. 5d8. All right, let's do it. Here it is. 4 die 10. Oh, come on, Van. You got to win this one. Okay, a 9 and a 10. Well, that was not a great roll with 50% of misses there. Vannamoinen gets 4 successes. Oh my gosh. Van whipping around like a wild beast, biting at the big old monster. Let's just say the monster says take them all. I hate doing that, but I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna say monster take them all. So the monster's gonna have to roll a 4 dice health check. Van's gonna have to roll a 2 dice health check. Here we go, boys and girls. I'm gonna roll for the monster first. It's the active character. It has D12 health, boys and girls. It has D12s in its health. D12s. Here it is. And it passes. Oh, it is too strong. Vannamoinen, you got to pass a 2 dice health check. Van is injured. Just like that, boys and girls. The fight turns south. Look at that. Doggone it. That big monster took all those bites and just laughed it off. Oh my gosh. And gores Vannamoinen. Vannamoinen's bloodied. And guess what that did? Gave the Skrulls control of the initiative now. What else does Big Monster have? Big Monster is also armored. I should have remembered to roll an extra dice when it did its health check, but it didn't need it with D12s, huh? Oh my gosh. So now the monsters have control of the initiative. So now they're gonna force they're gonna go ahead and try and force the Danes to activate here. So they're gonna make the Danes activate. So who are the Danes going to activate? I think we ought to deal with that little fight that we have going on over there. We have a little fight going on over here, and maybe the Danes can get control of the initiative back from them. So we have a zombie tying up Nina over here. So zombie will roll 2d6. Zombie. Let's see. Elsa or Nina's the active character. I should roll for her first, just out of politeness, no real reason. Oh, only got a couple of 4s. Let's see what the zombie gets. Zombie gets a couple of 4s. Doggone. I think you just have to say take them all, and you take the risk here. So both of them will have to roll a 2-dice health check. The zombie will have to roll. Nina will roll. She'll get an extra dice because she is armored. She's going to have to pass 2 of these. She only passes 1, and she is down. Doggone it. Okay. Zombie. Zombie is gone. Blip. Damn it. So she did not win the initiative there because they were both injured. So now I have this Druhlan here. Oh, that is a dangerous, dangerous move. Rushing those scrolls right there. They got their arrows knocked and they're ready. Oh, that's dangerous. She's going to have to do it, though. She's going to have to do it. So here she comes. This is Frankie. Frankie comes in on this little group here. She's rolling 4d6. They're rolling 4d6. They specifically kept far enough away that they would be able to shoot when she rushed. They knew it was coming. They've dealt with these before, and they know don't get too close to them. So Frankie will be rolling her 4d6 first. Nothing at all. Oh my gosh. The witchy craft has turned. And no hits again. Boys and girls, no hits again. Wow. That's a whole lot of dice with nothing above a 4. And that means the Skrulls still have control. And now they're going to continue making them activate. We got Elsa over here. What is she going to do? Does she go help Frankie? Does she go help Vanna Moynan? Oh my gosh. All right. I think she goes help.
What did you do?
You don't need to know what happened.
Oh my God.
If you want to leave, you got better things to do than hang out with us. All right. So Elsa's going to go in on these. They are rolling 2d6 to fight her. She's rolling 4d6 to lance them. Here is the 4d6. She gets a 6 and a 4. They get a 2 and a 2, so that means 2 of them are lanced. Blip, blip. Would have been nice to have wiped them out there, but didn't happen.
No.
But that does give them control of the initiative again. So that puts it back over here. Are they out of characters, though? Down, activated. Vanna Moynan. Vanna Moynan hasn't activated. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, Van. You are in a lot of trouble now.
Dodge it? What's his dodge?
He's got a healthy dodge of 4d8.
The bull's got 3 die 10 because he was in a fight.
Let's see. But do they want to activate? I guess that's the question. They have control of the initiative here. Do you want Vanamoinen to activate, or do you want to try and force the other side to go here?
Well, are those scrolls gonna jump on Van, or because they
Maybe.
haven't gone yet, right? So we
Maybe.
don't want to
Yeah.
force him to get in
Yeah.
an even bigger pickle.
Yeah, I don't know. If he,
Of course, if they do, then he can maybe.
I'd
dodge
really
from
like to
them.
get him to try and dodge away.
Right. But I mean, if
We're going to make the scrolls activate. All right. Who are you going to activate?
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm. I guess we go ahead and do this group over here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do
Oh,
it.
they're in a pickle. When this group activates, they would normally roll 2 dice. They've been in 2. The number of dice is based on the number of models. So since they have 3 models, they would get 2 dice. But they have been in 2 fights, so that goes away, and that means all they have left is attempting to dodge
With 1 dice.
with 1 dice, and that's going to have to be split against these 2 targets. So they're going to have to put this dice on, I guess, Elsie, and they will
Who's
resolve.
down?
What? That's Nina.
Okay.
We like Nina. We like all of these. So we'll do that fight first. Elsie has 3 dice coming at the scrolls. Okay, they're not going to be able to block all of that. It's really irrelevant. They're automatically going to take two hits, regardless of what they roll, and they are removed from the table.
Yay!
All right.
Good job, Elsie.
Now I have Keck lurking over here. I think he's going to have to go after that plot point.
Yeah, because Mielikki got hers, right?
And if he can pass this, it's going to balance that out, move out, and it means it'll only get 6 inches of movement. So he's going to activate. He's going to move, and then give him a peril, Bessie.
1 with cunning.
1 with cunning. What kind of cunning do we have on Keck?
3 die 8.
3 die 8. He only needs 1 of these.
And he has nothing to add.
Okay. Only needs 1. Oh, that's what he got was 1. Okay. Give me a plot point.
2 with cunning or might. He has 2 die 6 or 3 die 8.
Okay, doing his 3 die 8 again, and he needs 2 of these. And he does. He only gets 1 success. That means he did not complete the plot point. That's little Jimmy Dickens right there. Is wrestling around. He's too wily. Couldn't get a hold of him. Keck should have been watching what he was doing instead of paying attention to something else there. And that card is gone.
He's probably like, "Ooh, Elsie looks nice on that dinosaur today."
Oh.
Well,
let's see. So they did not get the initiative back yet.
So it's the 2 zombies.
Okay, let's go ahead and do those. I guess they ought to rush something.
Can they rush somebody?
You bet they can. They could come over here and get a hold of Elsa.
All right.
Okay, so here comes Elsie. Coming at Elsie. Now, Elsie has been in 2 fights now. She rushed. They activated. Yeah, she's been in 2 fights. She's down to 2 dice. The zombie's down to 2 dice. Does she want to dodge or is she going to fight?
Oh. I want to say fight because you can't just keep them all there.
She'll have to roll both successes to do any good. That's something else to think about there. Like if she rolls 1 success, it's useless. I'm going to have her dodge.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to have her dodge. So here is the zombie. 6 of the 5. Here is the Elsie. A 5. So she'll stop 1 of those and she's going to have to roll. Yeah. Now that would have been a good time to have just gone with an attack, right? Because that could have got through. But mathematically, the chances of getting that is actually fairly slim. So Let's see the odds. Never tell me the odds. So she's going to have to roll a 1 dice health check. She's going to roll 2 dice because she is armored, and she passes it. So she stays on her feet. Got another zombie there, and it can move up to 12 inches if it's going to rush.
Mielikki?
I do what?
Mielikki or?
You're right. Let's see. So Elsie is only about 9 inches away from it. So this zombie could ignore Mielikki in favor of a unengaged target. Could move 12 all the way over here to get Frankie, or 12 to get on Mielikki. What do you think? You're the baddies today. What do you think is a smart move for the? So I have 3 options here, really. Pulp Alley is a game about making sure players have choices to make. So you really have 3 choices here. You could go after Elsa, who's now been in 3 fights. So she's going to have to dodge. You could ignore her in favor of an unengaged target, and you have 2 unengaged targets within range. So you could either go after Frankie, or you go after Mielikki.
Mielikki?
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
That's a sacrifice play. Are you doing that on?
No.
Why are you doing it? You think the zombie's going to do anything other than get splattered?
It is another fight that she's in. I don't know.
She hasn't been in any fights yet.
So then it's a fight that she...
Okay. All right. So that's what she wants. That's what she's going to get. A splattered zombie.
Let's shift one of the cameras over.
Okay, let's do that.
That they get splattered? Is this the happy?
Happy splatter. A happy splatter. All right. So it comes rushing in on Mielikki. I guess there's no reason not for her not to shoot. That'll actually get her an extra die, so she'll be rolling 4 die 10 against its 2 die 6. And it's coming up, clawing at her. She gets a 4, or the zombie gets a 4, and then Mielikki popping off, pop, 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 gets 3 successes. Now, I guess no reason not to use like the bad news here and add an extra point of damage on there. So extra point of damage. So Mielikki will have to roll a 2 dice health check. The zombie will have to roll a 3 dice health check. 2, 3. Zombie splattered. Almost stayed in there. Almost stayed in there. That was close. But this is the one that could pay off, as if he can cause a little bit of damage here. And he does. He claws her. She's bloodied. Oh, boys and girls.
You don't sound so excited about it.
I think I do. I think that's that's why I'm paid. It's for the color commentary. Held on there. Who hasn't activated this turn?
Have these guys gone?
These 2 over here, huh? These 2 over here.
Wait, what 2?
The Bulgoric hasn't activated. Or no, it did.
I thought
it rushed.
he did because he got Van. But
Van hasn't activated. Van
and Mielikki?
No, but Mielikki activated.
Oh, she did the plot
point. So Vanamoinen and the Skrulls have not activated.
So you're the director. So which way do you want to do that? Do you want to try and dodge against?
I think we make the Skrulls activate.
Because then they do jump, and then you could try to dodge against them, which is far easier than the bull.
Is that?
Yeah, that's fine.
So they're going to rush at Van?
Yeah.
Okay. So they rush Van. What's this doing out here?
You had a bad news.
Okay. So they're going to rush at Van. They will be rolling. This could be the end of Vanamoinen right here.
Don't say that.
Well, I'm just calling it like I see it.
You're seeing it wrong.
Oh,
you don't even have your glasses on.
Oh, that's true. So they are rolling 3 dice 6. And Van is going to get to use his full dodge dice here because he has not activated yet.
He is wounded, though.
He is wounded. He's only going to get to roll d6s. Here is their attack. They're trying to finish off the savage wolf. And they got a 4.
Okay. Come on, Wolf.
Now, Wolf is rolling, Van is rolling 4 die 6. He needs
Any,
a 4. What?
Cards to use?
For what?
I don't know.
Okay, no, he doesn't have any cards to use. What would he use? No. Okay, so here is his dodge. He needs a 4.
Yes.
Quite easily. And he still hasn't activated. He's going to take that dodge and he's going to use it to back up an inch. Oh, whoopsie. He's going to use that 1 inch to get away. So now when he activates, he doesn't have to fight the Bulgorak and those both.
But
What?
What's he going to do?
What is he going to do?
Take some of the
He has not activated. You know what? At this point right here, with the
you don't want to lose the director.
You don't want to lose the director,
No.
right? So you can't actually do anything risky here at all, which the only thing he could do would be brawl something, which I almost thought he should have brawled them instead of dodging, but that kept him in the game. He could have potentially gone down there.
Mm-hmm. And he's still wounded, so you want to maybe
and he's still wounded, right? So I think what he's going to do...
He could move if he wanted a better position.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. I think he's just going to move.
Because Mielikki's going to hustle. She's not going to stand there and let the bull.
Yeah. So the supply train is going to end up down here plus something. So the supply train is going to end up all the way down here. And I guess that's what he's going to do.
Okay.
He's going to come guard the supply train.
That's a good idea.
So he runs over to here. What camera am I on?
4.
Okay.
We jump to 2.
Yeah. Man, the fact that Keck did not get that plot point was pretty huge.
That's a shame.
That was huge, but he'll get it next turn, and that's gonna put them down to a crawl.
You don't know.
I think I do know. I think I know.
Plus, Mielikki could go for the girl with the gun.
Miley's already activated. That ends the turn.
I meant for next time.
And there's a lot of recovery checks to roll for. There are 3 very important recovery checks.
All right, let's see it.
What are we going to roll for first?
Mielikki, go.
Mielikki shakes it off.
Queen.
Van does not shake it off. We got to get Nina up. Come on, Nina. No, Nina is gone. We lose Nina.
That
was sad.
That was
sad.
Okay. Pull a bullet.
Okay, pull a bullet.
Move the supply train, please.
Plus X. 2 plus
12.
12. So 14 inches. Oh, I know it well. 14 inches. Actually going to get past Van a little bit, all the way down to right here. What's that blue button out there for? That was to help me remember that I made a challenge. So bugger is rolling down this way. The button does mark the actual plot point, so not really too terrible about where he is located. Now this puts us in an interesting situation here as we start turn 3. Let's get some cards.
Your director?
Mm-hmm.
Stay down.
Mm-hmm.
I got an uncanny. I guess that could help Keck.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? What do you guys think here? So we got the. Oh, I'm not on the right camera mode. Just realized that. Dang
Oh,
it. Oh well, we can't change it now. I usually have it zoomed in a lot more on that camera.
oh, I thought you just wanted it. It's fine. I
Yeah.
like it. Let's
No,
see.
can't change it now anyway.
So the girls, are they free?
One of them is free, one is not.
Okay.
So Mielikki is free over here.
Do we want to hustle her?
What is she
before
gonna
we-
do?
She's definitely want to move away from the bull,
Was she
right?
okay? Okay. Oh yeah. See, that's something kind of tricky, isn't it? Because if you're over 6 inches from the bull, it can't get to you. No, wait. No, you'd have to be over 12 inches. Yeah. Yeah.
You cannot move over 6 inches except to rush.
Yeah. So
Could she
so
run around and sit on that other plot point?
she could. She could.
Might be worth it if Ubastank is gonna do his and possibly slow you down.
So if they're over 12 inches from the bull Gorak, then it won't be able to move more than 6 inches.
Now, Van is definitely within. Probably. I doubt that.
I don't think we can afford to let the Skrulls go, because if we do, I think that bull Gorak is just going to get on top of Mielikki.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way to deal with that other than to move first here.
Yep.
I love a game that lets you think. Yeah. All right, so Mielikki's just going to take off running, and she's going to run to the far side of that other plot point that's over there. Oh, yeah, see, that's like zoomed out. Oh, well.
Sometimes it's nice.
I guess I could try to.
No.
You want me to leave it?
Leave it.
Okay. All right. All right. Mielikki is going to activate, and she's going to run 12 inches. She's going to get all the way to the other side of this thing. She's actually going to get all the way to here to make sure she's. Now, when she gets there, she could shoot.
A kick?
Does she want to
burn
take that
into the
risk?
I
I don't think she does.
Probably not.
No, I think she also has to get Van away from the thing too.
Yeah, because they can't do actions, right?
Correct. Van cannot perform an action,
But I'm
and the bull Gorak cannot perform an action. So unfortunately, because of the way I designed that bull Gorak, it cannot actually do the plot point, because it does count as an action, and it won't do that. So
all right. So do we let Skrulls go?
I think we do now. I think we do. Now that we've got those out of the way, what's the worst thing that can happen? I think Keck may go after that plot point.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at.
Okay.
So Keck is going. So the Danes have control of the initiative, and they're going to ask the Skrulls to activate. They're going to activate Keck. And Keck wants little Jimmy Dickens. Here is his
I do
peril.
love little Jimmy Dickens.
I know.
2 with finesse or cunning.
2 with finesse or cunning. Those don't sound
so
like
3
things.
die 8.
Okay, 3 die 8. We can do that. We got to get 2 successes here. Ah, got it. Does he have a card?
He has an uncanny.
Okay, we'll keep that in our back pocket. All right, surely I can get 1 success. Trying to get past this peril. Got 2 successes, so we're past it.
Okay.
Nope, the plot point was already out here.
Oh.
He needs. I must have got rid of the card.
It was 2 with. It was might or cunning.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
miter cunning.
So now he's down to needing one more success because he got one last time. So we'll go ahead and roll for it. Got it. And little Jimmy Dickens is picked up.
Oh, we have to save him.
I know. I'll get a blue card. And that, boys and girls, is going to make
+1 to his finesse.
Keck takes the initiative.
Sorry.
Keck takes the initiative. So if you are the Skrulls, I think you want to keep forcing the Danes to activate here.
Yeah, let them. Because this is the girls left.
That's all they have left are the girls.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to slow the lizard down. The supply train is only going to move X this turn.
Ooh.
That's
rough.
really got a slow one there. Okay.
What happens if it happens in the same turn?
I'm not sure I understand what the question was.
So they both get the plot point,
Mhm.
same turn.
Both who? Like a bad guy and a good guy both get one?
Yeah.
You just do the math.
What's the math?
You add 6 and then you subtract 6. And you get right back to where it was. So nothing happens. Nothing happens if they both do a plot point in the same turn. Yep. You add 6 and then you subtract 6. So every time the good guys do a plot point, you get to add 6. Every time the bad guys get a plot point, you have to subtract 6. Where was I at, baby?
Girls. You're going to make the Danes go, and you're
Okay.
going to make the girls go.
What do you think we ought to do here? Do we activate the one that has the zombie on them?
I want to say yeah.
Or do you activate the other one?
I'd say do the zombie one, and then if for some reason she can't get him off, then you could always send Frankie in to try and get him
She
off.
can get him off. I got faith in her.
I mean, Elsa's good, don't get me wrong. But...
Okay. Here we go. Let it go. She's rolling 4 die 6. The zombie's rolling 2 die 6. Here it goes. Elsa gets 2 4s. At least she got 2 successes. Zombie gets nothing. Zombie health check. Gone.
Yes. Woohoo!
And that gives them back.
Yeah. Yes, because she
didn't. Yeah, we lost it and then we gained it back. And just like that, so they still have little Frankie in their pocket over here.
Mm-hmm.
No reason not to make the baddies go now. So who
It's
do the
just this
baddies
group
still
over
left?
here.
They have the Bull Gorak. And so the Bull Gorak, since it has nobody... Oh, does it have nobody to charge?
Oh, dirty.
Yep. It's got nobody. Okay. So everybody's about 13 or 14 inches away. So it's just going to waddle forward 6 inches and head off towards this way, pushing the trees out of the way as it goes.
Typical.
Okay. And then it's those Skrulls. What are they going to do?
Are they going to try and go up and shoot somebody, or?
Oh, no.
And what else are they going to do?
I don't know that either. They could do that plot point. That's what they're going to do.
Okay. I guess
I mean, they can't do it right now, but they have the potential to do the plot point.
Okay.
So that's what they're going to do. They're going to move. They're going to run 12 inches, and they're going to get on this side of the plot point. Did you see what they did right there?
Now, can he still move?
What? Everything can still move.
Okay.
Doesn't stop anybody from moving.
Huh.
Okay.
Is that the end of the turn?
I think it is.
Okay.
I think it is.
So, Pull a bullet or recoveries.
Technically, it would be recoveries. So,
Okay, so we got Van.
Is that all?
I want to say yes.
Vanamoinen
Yes.
recovers.
Good.
Yeah, we needed him to be back. I don't know. They could potentially now.
Let's move X.
Yeah, that's all it gets to move is X. You're exactly right, Bessie, because he subtracted 6 off of it. So all they get is an X move. What'd you get?
1.
1 inch forward. 1 inch forward. Blip. Okay. Well, maybe it did. They must have slowed it down. They must have slowed it down by being there. Okay. Woo, boys and girls, pull a bullet. Draw some cards.
Dun, dun, dun. You get a misfortune.
That's nice.
Baddies got us stunned.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a dirty trick for the scrolls.
Wait, what do you mean? The scrolls to have or to play on them?
No, the scrolls have.
That's dirty and you shouldn't do it.
I was thinking they have a parlay in their hand. So if they play that parlay, then it's going to stop all of the fighting for the turn. And that would give them a free shot, basically, at trying to complete that plot point. Unfortunately, the Danes just drew a misfortune card, so they could actually stop it. But still, if they hadn't drawn that misfortune, that would be a way for those scrolls to grab that plot point and bust it up before anything else happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because right now, especially if you drew a challenge that had might on it, then they would get to roll 3 dice, which is gives them as good a chance as anything, just about anybody else on the table. All right, so
are we gonna have?
That's the question, isn't it? Who do you activate here?
Mielikki?
Give me 2, I guess. I don't like that far.
It's
away
fine.
view.
It's
I don't
fine.
like that. Who are you saying should activate?
Mielikki? I mean, I guess it's kind of a.
Mielikki?
I guess you could throw the girls at Keck, keep him out of the fray. Because you're gonna want Mielikki to get that plot point so they can hustle.
They're gonna have to deal with those scrolls. They can't actually leave those scrolls on top of that plot point like that because
So
you can't actually even ask the scrolls to activate here because if you do, you can't activate the scrolls. Because if you do, the scrolls will just go for the plot point.
You're gonna
have to deal with that gang of scrolls that are sitting there on top of that plot point. So and who does that? Is it Vanamoinen?
Vanamoinen? What does Van have? He's at full strength.
He's at full strength. He's gonna get. I don't know if he's over 3 inches away. He is not over 3 inches, so they will not get to shoot. So that'll keep him down to just 3 dice instead of 4. All right. So you're gonna have to send somebody in to deal with that guy. So you activate Vanamoinen. Vanamoinen goes in for the kill. Okay. So Van is rolling 5d8. He's now up to full strength. The scrolls are rolling 3 die 6. Here is Van. 4 successes.
Nice.
Yowks. Here is the scrolls. Nothing.
Yes.
They are absolutely obliterated. They disappear in a pink mist. Poof.
Yay, Van.
Okay. Well, that puts him in the Bulgorak's sights now. No matter what, he's going to be tied down. So at this point now that you've eliminated the target to the risk to your plot point, Do you continue activating, or do you make the baddies activate?
Well,
What happened to my zombie over there?
we ate him.
Who ate him?
Elsa.
Elsa?
Yeah.
Elsa activated?
Well, last turn.
So that was my first activation this
Yes.
turn? Okay.
So the question is,
Hmm.
do we want to throw somebody on to...
Keck?
Yeah, so he can't, because I don't want him to come up on Mielikki, because I need Mielikki to be open for that plot point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because we can't allow him to
Run free.
mm-mm.
Okay. So you think we should send one of the Druhlans against Keck?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's it going to be? Elsa or Frankie?
Elsa.
Okay. Elsa. So she hasn't been in a fight yet. Here she comes, whirling around the bush. And they are the director right now. So, does he shoot? He's going to brawl. He's going to brawl.
Yep.
He's got
3 die 8.
3 die 8 versus her 4 die 6. What camera am I on?
4 at the moment.
Good. Okay. Thank you. All right. So I should actually roll hers first. She's the active character, just out of politeness. She gets 4 successes, boys and girls. Keck got a 4. Does she risk it for the biscuit here? It feels like overkill in a way. Do you just go for all of it?
I feel like she should do it, because then she still gets 2 dice to roll.
Okay.
So I'd say
taking the risk here. Taking the risk. All right. So she's going to go ahead and just try and deliver all of those hits. That means Keck's going to have to roll a 4 dice health check. You ever want to see someone pass a 4 dice health check? Right there it is. Look at that, boys and girls. Ba-bam! Okay. Whew. And he's injured. So now he is
Sometimes
down.
you do that and you do pass it.
He is down to D6. She's going to have to pass 1 health. She's getting 2 dice because she's armored.
Yay.
And she needed it.
Good
the
girl.
Extra dice is in there to get that pass. So
did we throw
the
Frankie
armored
on him?
Druhlan. I think we do. I think you almost have to send Frankie in, because otherwise Frankie won't be able to move over 6 inches.
Yeah.
Because she is armored. She has the same problem that the Bulgorak does. If there's nothing to rush, then she'll only move 6 inches. So Frankie activates, and she's going to take that 8 or 9 inch move there.
Oh, we should have played a stayed down on him.
Okay.
Well, I guess if she gets another hit, we can. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So Frankie comes in. The second Druhlan comes in there.
So he's brawling with 2 dice 6?
He's brawling with 2 dice 6. What's my dodge?
3 die 8, so 3 die 6.
I'll take that. I'll take the 3 die 6.
Okay.
She's throwing 4 die 6 though. 4 die 6. Okay. Here we go. 4 die 6 from the Druhlan. 2 5s.
Okay.
He can dodge that. Watch this. Bam. Dodge 1. Gonna have to roll a 1 dice health check. He's down to a D6. He failed it. Gonna play the stay down on him.
He is indomitable. Is that at the end of the turn, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But he doesn't get to do it.
He doesn't get to roll, so you don't get to re-roll. That's an interesting question right there. So I want to make sure we talk about that a little bit. So he is down. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Give me camera 1. So he is indomitable, so he would normally get to re-roll. Re-roll means that you rolled in the first place. And since he has a stay down on him now, he's not allowed to roll. So that also means that he doesn't get a re-roll. Okay. Oh, she's so tricky. Okay. They are gone right there.
So who
Who hasn't activated?
The bull and Mielikki. Do we let the bull go just in case he gets director, and then Mielikki can
This
try
is
and get it back?
almost game. This is almost we've almost hit the end of the game here, because if Keck doesn't get up, then there's no way for the Bull Gorak to do the plot point, and that will be the end of the game. It's just a crazy beast, and it doesn't really know what to do, so it will just without any ability to perform a plot point, the Bull Gorak will easily be dealt with. Who hasn't activated, babe?
The bull and Mielikki.
The bull and Mielikki.
So make the bull activate.
Make the bull activate. So the bull activates. The bull rushes at
Van.
So only choice he has. Okay, bull coming at Van.
4 die 10 for the Shootsons, or for the Brolin, I mean.
Okay, 4
and
die
then, 10. I'm not sure what Van's
I think
got.
I'll do camera 4. Boys and girls, don't forget to eat your can of Cooner beans. Cooner beans, since 1864, the king of beans. Let's see here. So 4 die 10 from the Bull Gorak. Vanna Moynihan has 5d8. Any cards?
A sucker punch for a brawl.
Okay. Sucker punch. Okay, sure, why not? Throw that sucker punch in there to get an extra dice, so 5d10.
Oh.
4 successes. Here is Vanna Moynihan, 5d8. Shook off that injury from earlier. So we just say take them all. They both take 4 hits. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and roll 4 for Van because I have it in my hand. And he passes a 4 dice health check, boys and girls. He passes a 4 dice health check. Let's see if the big monster can do it. 4 die 12. Oh, you know what? He's armored. So he's going to get to roll a 5th dice and take the best 4. Let's see if that's enough. Let's see if it's enough. And all successes. That's what D12s do for you, boys and girls. That's what D12s do for you.
It's okay, it's fine.
All right, so
it's Mielikki.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's think about this. Let's think about this right here.
What do we think?
Vanna Moynihan has the savage ability. I don't think it's a good idea to use it. Vanna Moynihan has the savage ability. Once per turn, after a brawl is resolved, he could choose to do it again. I think he just barely survived that one. I don't think he wants another piece of that monster. So he's going to say that's enough, and we're not going to do that. The only character left is Mielikki.
Mm-hmm.
Is she going after that plot point?
Yep, she is.
Is that what she wants to do?
Yes, that is what she wants to do.
All right. Give the lady apparel.
Dun, 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 dun. 1 with finesse. I'm not sure what her finesse is, but we're going to see it.
1 with finesse. She's got 2 die 8 in finesse. That's all she's got is 2 die 8.
Anything extra to throw on there?
Got nothing extra to throw on it. So here is her 2 die 8.
Yes.
Okay, so she's passed the peril. Now flip over the plot point.
1 with finesse.
1 with finesse. 2 die 8 again. She's got to get at least one of these. And she got it. So both of them are picked up. She'll get a random blue card. Go ahead and draw it for me.
1 with 2 her cunning.
Okay, so she's got a bonus to her cunning now. And that means the monster or the supply train is going to move 12 inches this turn.
Yep.
Holy
Plus
cow.
X.
Plus X. I don't think it can get off the table, but it'll be pretty darn close.
Do we do that now?
It's the end of the turn, isn't it?
Yes.
Technically, recovery checks
first? Okay.
comes first. And that's worth remembering if you ever get into a timing issue. We do have specific order in which things are supposed to be done. So recovery checks come before anything else that says it happens at the end of the turn. The first thing you do is the recovery checks. All right. So
Kick.
if he doesn't get up, that's pretty much game. We can call it there. So Keck, get up, Keck. He is up. And since he does not want to be touching your Druhlans, he'll go ahead and take that inch away. Did he have that stay down on him?
Yeah.
He doesn't get a recovery check.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Was that last turn?
No, we did. We did it this turn because Frankie did it.
Oh, he doesn't get to roll his recovery check, so he's still laying there. Oh.
Okay.
Never mind. Never mind. He had that stay down. That's why we leave that card laying out there to help us remember that. Okay, so
I'm glad
no
you remember
recovery
'cause I
check.
totally...
And so he will continue to lie there.
He's going to play dead.
And he's going to play dead and wait for them to ride off.
Ready
I'm
for
dead.
X?
Really, I'm dead. Don't hit
Don't-
me.
Don't touch me!
Stop poking me. Pull a bullet. Got 2 turns left.
We got to move.
Oh, X, yes.
1. So 13 inches, baby.
13 inches.
13.
Give me camera 4, I guess. 13 inches. That is officially 1 inch from the edge of the table.
If only I'd gotten 2 or a tree.
Blip. Blip. So really, I guess
then, because
I guess that we could call it there, right? What's going to happen between now and that's it, right?
I mean,
There's nothing going to stop it.
no.
I probably should have rethought taking that big bull Gorak this scenario. I was in kind of a hurry to get my leagues put together, but that's kind of the limitation, I think, of leagues that are really made for fighting. In some ways, both of these leagues are really more designed for like a straight skirmish rather than an adventure. And this one, the plot points are actually very, very valuable.
Yeah, that was
Picking
huge.
those up for both sides.
Yeah.
If the defenders can stay focused on just grabbing those minor plot points, then you're going to bring that supply convoy.
Both only had one person that could do that.
Yeah.
It was just unfortunate for Keck that it took him 2 turns.
Yes.
And
Keck should not have. Yeah. Yep, you're exactly right. Him getting held up on little Jimmy Dickens. I tell you what, and I've seen it time and time again. A lot of folks get, all held up with little Jimmy Dickens, and it'll cost you in the end. It'll definitely cost you in the end. That is the scenario. We're going to go ahead and call it there. The ladies over there can ride on. The supply convoy got off the table. The bull Gorak is rampaging around, but it will do that regardless of whether or not they ride off into the sunset or not. Now, boys and girls, guess what? Next week, we are starting up the guests again. So next week, I think, is Mr. David Lowe next Sunday joining us. The week after that, we have Vern Jeske in California joining us. So if you want to get added to the list, you got to get your name in the hat. Send me a message via the Facebook or an email and say, hey, I want to play too. And that will get your name added to the list. Anything else we need to go over today?
I don't think so.
Okay. We're working really hard on getting the character cards ready to release. So I think I'm going to have to spend some extra time. I'm going to set aside the temple for a while. I really probably spent more time working on that than I should have. There's only one Dave, and sometimes I get stretched in different directions. And apparently I was told that I was working on stuff that I shouldn't have been working on. So the temple is going to sit in storage for a while until I can get some other stuff finished. Okay. You have fun. And the rest of y'all have fun. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you get subscribed to our little channel, and we will see you soon. Bye, everybody. Oh, poor little guy.